Friday, December 3rd, and what a guest I've got on the phone for you now. She can't even stop laughing. I can't even do the intro without her. She's the winner of Big Brother 11. Everybody talked about her in the summer. She was probably the most talked about person after Cheryl Cole in the summer. Probably nicer than Cheryl Cole as well. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Luke Marsden Show, BB11 winner Josie Gibson.
Hello, thank you ever so much for that entrance, Luke, and what an entrance that was. That was brilliant.
Thanks, Josie.
The most talked about since Cheryl Cole. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, there are lots of statistics about you, Josie. The amount, I mean, you put your name in Google now, there's a lot of stuff comes up, and majority of it I'd say is positive, unlike when you put my name in Google.
I love you, Luke. You made me laugh when you were on Big Brother, love.
Thank you, Josie. That's obviously what I want to talk to you about. Obviously, I mean, I bet you can't believe it's still the same year. I bet Big Brother feels like a bit of a lifetime away now.
Oh my God, it feels like I haven't even been in the house. Does it feel like that for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 years for me now, and when people ask, oh, do you miss it, or do you still think about it, I thought it feels like such longer than 2 years.
Yeah, would you go back, Luke? Because I would go back in a flash.
You know, Josie, I don't know, because there was a lot of speculation over Ultimate Big Brother, over whether or not, because, I mean, I was asked, and I thought to myself, no, because, I mean, I could ruin what I did in the first place, people might not respond to me the same way, but, I mean, for example, you did Ultimate Big Brother. Do you think, looking back now, walking was the best decision?
I think for my own health and sanity, I think walking was the best decision, yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree, Josie. And to be honest, I think you made... I remember when I met you, I told you the best decision you made was definitely to walk. Because, I mean, you'd won. You would have won Ultimate Big Brother. Everybody said that if you'd stayed in. But you didn't need to have won.
But the thing is, I did feel a bit out of my comfort zone. And, yeah, like, they were all having a party without me, weren't they, when I won?
Yeah, they were. Everybody was celebrating, and then you were obviously there to celebrate with them. And to be honest, Josie, like you said, what the hell did you have in common with John McCruick?
Do you know what, right? I actually really like John.
Yeah, you know what? I've never met John McCruick. He's one of the few Celebrity Big Brother housemates I haven't met. And, you know, I think I'd get on with him. He's straight down the middle.
Do you know what? Right, I personally think Booby actually wears the trousers. he makes out that he's this, like, ghastly pig. But he's actually not. He's actually, like, a real sweetheart. He invited me and John down the Ivy with him.
Did he really? Did you go?
Yeah. We couldn't go because we had to have an interview with OK, but we would have gone. But he is probably... Well, he's so funny. He not only got evicted out when he did.
Yeah.
He put a bet on himself.
I read that.
He paid for going in there as well.
So clever. So, that's brilliant. So clever. Josie, I want to ask you though, for example, you've mentioned OK Magazine, you've been on the front cover. I remember when I spoke to you last week, you was on the front cover then. How are you, because this is the weirdest thing for me. When I came out the house, I was a politics student, thrust into the limelight, people didn't know what was going on, and next thing I know, I'm sat on a bed in a hotel wearing boxer shorts that said, weapons of mass seduction. What? How are you finding it?
I actually remember that, Luke, and I got to say, what a gripping picture that was.
I assure you, I look much better now. That was not a good photo. Josie, how are you finding things?
Do you know what? Whenever I see myself on the front of a magazine, it just don't feel like it's me. I just think, oh, look, there's that daft blonde from that Big Brother.
You know, that's the best way to look at it, because so many ex-BB housemates, you must know this yourself from meeting them, just get so wrapped up in their own fame, it's unreal.
Oh, God, no. Like, at the end of the day, we were all lucky enough to get selected to go into a house. And obviously I've been very lucky and unfortunate to have met John as well. And I've been lucky after I got out of the house as well. So it's just a case of being lucky, but you just got to enjoy it while it lasts, really, haven't you?
Of course. Josie, you mentioned John James. I bet a lot of people, and this was a big thing over the summer, criticism over the romance. For example, they'd seen romances that I'd had, for example, now fell apart after a year. So yeah, well, less said about that, the better.
You're not together, you're speaking now, Luke?
No, not at all. Don't you think it was hell on earth when I did that Big Brother's Big Mouth thing? Hell on earth. Yeah, no interest.
Shame.
Yeah, shame, yeah. But Josie, so, I mean, what do you say to people who question you and John James's romance? Do you think it's nothing to do with them anymore?
Well, obviously, because we didn't get together on the show. We did wait till we got out of the show.
Yeah.
But obviously you're going to have doubters because it's not really the ideal situation, is it, to meet your partner?
Exactly, so, it's a fake reality, yeah.
Yeah, so you're always going to have doubters, and they're always going to think that, you know, it might be fake, but as long as me and John know what we got, I don't really care.
That is no, honestly, Josie, that is the best way. That is the best way to be. I totally would adopt that mentality. Now, I want to talk to you, Josie, because I watched this in HD. I want to talk to you about John, James and Josie, what happened next. How good was that programme? You must be so thrilled.
Well, I would have been thrilled if I'd have remembered to put a bra on when I was working out in the front living room and my babbers were flying across the front living room.
That is
so embarrassing.
Well, you know what? A lot of men probably enjoyed that, Josie, and they don't have to pay for it as well, so they're probably thrilled.
I doubt it, Luke. I doubt it now.
Obviously, you did that, and that was watched by quite a lot of people. There's rumours that you're filming for another one, or going to film for another one.
I think there's talks about it, yeah.
That's very good.
But I didn't want to say there is or there isn't, because obviously nothing's been set in stone. I think there might be talks about it.
Very good.
If there is, we wouldn't have the cameras out with us all the time. I don't know how some people, you've got
Kelly Katona, Jordan.
Yeah. I like old Kerry. I reckon she's had a tough time in the news. I reckon, and I've got a lot of respect for her for sorting herself out. But I don't know how they have the cameras round them all the time. Me and John said if we did it again, it's 4 days a week maximum.
Yeah, I totally blame you. I mean, to the extent of where you begin to lose yourself, it's a bit weird, don't you? Yeah, because you have to think, I have to say something interesting for the camera. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I didn't. I wasn't like that at all because I didn't really care. I didn't really care about a lot of things.
That's not honestly, Josie. The best way to be. We'll hear more from Josie's interview as she talks about her brand new perfume and what she's doing next and her plans for Christmas right after Coldplay Viva La Vida. I was in Starbucks this afternoon talking to my mum, and my mum walked past the perfume shop afterwards, and there was your perfume, and she said, "Is that Josie?" I said, "I'm interviewing Josie later." Josie by Josie. You must be thrilled.
I am thrilled. Yeah, it's the best celebrity online perfume it has been, and I think, oh bloody, I'm not even a celebrity, but I am really, really thrilled. And if you get it at the perfume shop, perfumeshop.com, then £1 of it goes to a women's cancer charity.
Such a good cause.
This charity's amazing. Sorry?
Yeah, that's such a good cause. I think it's brilliant what you're doing, because a lot of celebrities don't even donate the pound. Most of them just care about, obviously, selling the things, and some of them smell disgusting. I haven't smelt yours yet. Does it smell nice?
Well, I'm not being big-headed. I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but it smells super lush.
Super lush. That's the quote on the back of the box. Josie, as well, let's talk about, because the amount of fans you have now, I think that must be because that's what I found, the fact that people are so nice as well, and they send things. And I saw you tweet about you got sent a sock or something through the post. What was that?
Oh God, I've been sent all sorts. I've been sent a toy combine harvester. I've been sent a plunger. I've been sent some chewing gum. But I've been sent some really lovely things. I've been sent people do fan books, not fan books, but scrapbooks for me and John.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I've had beautiful cards made. It's amazing. But me and John's got the most amazing followers. They are really good to us and they're really supportive. And I love them. They're like our extended little family, really. Very dedicated indeed. I got some tweets, Josie. One of them wants to know. I've wrote the name down wrong. My handwriting is atrocious, so I apologise. Josie, one of them wants to know, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going to be going back to Australia with John James? Do you think? Is he going back to Australia? We are going to go back at some point, but I won't mind going on holiday. So what I might do is, because me and John do spend every minute of the day together.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, no, not a bit much. We love each other's company, but I don't think it's healthy to spend every minute of the day. So I might have a little break and then have a break with John after. But we just don't know because we've just been snuggling up lately, so we haven't really had a lot of time. We don't really plan things. We just like having a snuggle.
That's lovely. Josie.
What have we been doing?
Well, yeah, it is. Josie, one of the other questions that we asked as well is, what's the best thing you've done since coming out of the Big Brother house in September?
Probably donating the £20,000 to Click.
Did you really donate £20,000?
Yeah, I donated £20,000 to Click, which is Cancer and Leukemia in Children. I'm doing an ab sale for them on Sunday.
You're doing an ab sale?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there, but...
Was you drunk when you agreed to do that?
No, I wasn't, actually.
Oh, no. Are you nervous about the ab sale?
Yeah, really, I'm nervous, yeah.
I did an abseil once. Worst experience ever. Not that I want to put you off.
Leave what you like.
Sorry about that. Josie, very quickly, if you want to give perhaps a message out to your fans who obviously have supported you all this time, and maybe your plans for next year as well. What are your plans for next year? Just, see what happens.
Just going to take each day as it comes. I think, to be honest, we'll take each day as it comes. I did a bit of a presenter's course, so I don't know, something might come of that, something might not. But I'm just going to take each day as it comes and try and enjoy it. I might be back in a normal job by the summer.
Well, there's no Big Brother, so we all can't go on BBLB and milk another 15 minutes, can we?
No. But whatever happens, as long as we're happy, I don't mind. But I do want to say thank you ever so much for everyone who's supported us, and I get loads of lovely tweets every day, and for everyone who's bought the perfume, I just want to say thank you so much.
Josie,
people enough.
No, honestly, you have such a good fan, but you're such a nice person. That's what's refreshing. A lot of Big Brother housemates, frankly, are horrible people, but you are absolutely lovely. Josie, you've been a true pleasure. Thank you so much.
And you, I love you.
Thank you, Josie Gibson, on the Luke Merson Show. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Josie, they're absolutely fantastic. I love Josie. Sorry for the technical error, by the way. That was Adam's fault. As per usual, flying tail cruise now, and I am going to the movies at 8:30. And my